So we're just like everybody else. We like to try new stuff when it comes to deer hunting and stuff. And this year we're doing it's called a Lickin Stick. You take this and you hammer 2 stakes down through it. You cut off a branch and stick it in there at about, I don't know, 7 foot tall with some branches. You put some scent on it and it brings deer to it. I mean, it makes sense to me. It's a curiosity thing. And for us, we got about an 1.5 acre food plot here, and it's all turnips and radishes and all kinds of stuff. But we don't need deer in a 2 acre or 1.5 acre food plot. We need them in front of our blind. So we're going to stick our blind kind of in that little depression there, knowing that the sun's going to set back there. So we're going to get the first shade and the first darkness, and they're going to be coming out looking into the sun. So we're going to be sitting there. This is 24 yards. 24 yards is kind of a chip shot for most people. For me and Jess, we've been shooting a ton, and we can make a 24-yard shot. So if they come in and start raking this and come into this community spot where bucks and does are going to come and rub the branch or scrape on it or rub on it and make a scrape underneath it and all that, their attention is going to be on this or the other deer out in the food plot. So hopefully that buck walks right over here, checks the does, comes over and checks his scrape and his rub, and puts his tarsal glands and all of his glands all over this tree, and we're over there and able to draw our bows and shoot them. So we're gonna give it a try. I've never used one before. We ordered 3 of them. All it is a hard plastic base with a big spring. You put about a, I don't know, inch around tree, 3/4 of an inch around tree maybe, in there. You tighten these bolts and then put scent on the leaves and stuff. Good to go. Okay, we'll give it a shot. We'll go take our trimmers, kind of find a tree or a branch or something, stick it in there, and trial and error, baby. That's all you can do. I don't know who's got what. If you got me or I got the tree. So really the only one we could kind of find that was that size is really a pokey, low-key tree.
Okay, Sadie.
It sucks getting out of there. So, I'm going to strip some of these, strip about all these. I should have my saw, always a good thing. Pruners would have been better for this, but I always just keep a saw in my truck. And, I mean, it's bigger than my thumb, so I don't know if it'll fit. Oh yeah, like $1 million. Stand upright. Close. So, the tree got me, and no one makes me bleed my own blood, so this tree's done. Actually, the reason it isn't going to work is because the spring goes there, and the tree doesn't go straight. It goes this way. So, I've cut everything off on this side and cut everything off on this side, and it still just leans. I mean, it is, as you pick it up, you can feel it's heavy on this side. So lesson learned, this tree's garbage. Try to find another. Okay, round 2. Now this one's dead, so I don't know what obstacles that'll give us. They say really they're gonna shred them in a couple months, so I think I'll have to be replacing them anyway. So we're gonna try this. So we'll try this one. What can it hurt, right? It's only, what? It's August 20th. So they're just kind of out wandering anyway. I mean, we got a food plot, we got a feeder, we got everything. We want to get them as comfortable as we can be. So we're going to get them, that'll be about perfect. Oh, look at that. Go that way a little bit. Give it a trial run. Goes that way, okay? So, there you go. there you go. That's going to be our first one. Now, this one doesn't have the leaves that I'd want on a normal one because then I could put the scent all over it. But I think this one will be a good one to start. This will be a good starter one because they can rake it really good. I can still put scent all over it and they can still smell it very easily. So, I don't know. We'll give it a try. It's early. We're going to put about 2 or 3 more of these out anyway. So we'll just see which one works. Dead tree, we'll see how long it lasts. We'll put a live tree. We'll try to find an oak tree. Just see how long each one lasts and what the best use of our time is. So you can learn from my mistakes. It's got a little tiny applicator on there that doesn't let it just roll out of there. So, I mean, I know that I'm all stinky and sweaty and like my scent on the ground isn't going to be like the best for it, but we're just going to give it a shot and see what happens. I'm going to lather it up pretty good on the top and hopefully let it run down the bark. And then I feel like I'm sweating and just putting just as much scent on it as it is, but we'll give it a shot. We'll have a trail camera all over here too. I'm just gonna see how it goes. As Cole would say, we're gonna put a scent on a tree. Let's see how it goes. I can smell it. I don't know what it smells like, honestly. It doesn't smell like urine. It doesn't smell like anything like that. I think it's more like a curiosity scent that, I mean, right now, I mean, if anywhere comes in here from any side of this plot, I mean, there's a big ridge, kind of, or not a ridge, but kind of a hill that you would taper over. If you were sitting in a blind, you couldn't see the other side. But that other side could definitely see the top of this tree. So they'll come over and nose it and bounce it around, and they can rake their antlers on it. And the good thing about this spring is, that's the good thing, is it ain't gonna break it right off the bat. It'll probably end up breaking it, but if they hit it with their antlers, the spring bends and it gives and it sways around and they can beat up on it pretty good. So we'll see. Very excited though.